This is the first episode of my new web series, Movie Hosting for Dummies, a series of movie-themed dinner parties. I'm not reading that card.
Yes, you are.
And what better person to host the show than an actual dummy? Tonight's movie isn't a movie, it's a show, an iconic show from the 1960s called F Troop. It centers around comedic and clumsy military men set in Fort Courage. The characters are Sergeant Morgan O'Rourke, played by Forrest Tucker, a 25-year man who runs an illegal side business with the Akawi tribe. His best friend, Corporal Randolph Agarn, a slower, dim-witted version of him. Their commanding officer, Captain Parmiter, and his girlfriend Wrangler Jane, who runs the trading post. And the Akawi tribe is not far from them. The head of it is Chief Wild Eagle, played by Frank Dakota. Indian war, cavalry, Indians, hostile. In this case, they're best friends.
Must do war dance first. So do war dance. Not to remember war dance. That's how it took baseball.
When the Akawis got their names is when they came from Boston to the west. Half their tribe fell off a cliff. That's when the medicine man looked at Chief Wild Eagle's ancestor and said, "Where the heck are we?" Get it? Heck are we?
It's pretty good. And you know what my favorite line is?
What's your favorite line?
You know what your tribe needs? Another clip.
Tonight, the house has been transformed to fit the F Troop theme down to a T. Or rather, an F. Alright, so this is what they ate in the F Troop days. Sausage was common, buffalo wings from what the Akawi tribe ate, except they actually caught their buffalo. I don't know where any buffalo are around here, so hence that's why I'm not catching them, and even if I did, I don't even know how to turn on the stove.
Hey.
They ate it every morning repeatedly. There are several lines throughout the show where they showed their agitation eating the same damn thing over and over again. Now this cake is a bit of a big deal. Remember the Alamo. This is a character where Duffy constantly talks about the Alamo during the time that he served there.
I also had a fine example of the Alamo. Did I ever tell you about the time I was with Davy Crockett? There we were, back to the wall. Completely surrounded by the enemy. Cannonballs falling everywhere. Remember the Alamo. How about you and Duffy? Better Davy than Duffy.
Now let's look at the decorations. Mess hall, that's where they ate. Out of all the cast and crew in F Troop, it was Larry Storch who got the only nominations and wins, including the nomination for the coveted Primetime Emmy. Melody Patterson was only 15 years old at the time of filming. When Ken Berry found this out, he tried to refrain from the kiss scenes as much as he possibly could. Until season 2, the kiss scenes were necessary as their relationship was already established. The location of the shoot was actually an old truck stop in Arizona. The cancellation of the show came to shock for everybody, from viewers to the actual cast and the directors. It was literally, they were blindsided to this day, 47 years later. Not 100% of the truth has been told as to why the show was actually canceled. Forrest Tucker, who played Sergeant O'Rourke, sadly passed away in the late 80s. Ken Berry, who played Captain Parmiter, is retired in California at age 79. Melody Patterson is in her 60s. Larry Storch just turned 90, and he is still not yet retired. He played Corporal Agarn. He lives in New York, still acts, still does comedy shows, and still plays the saxophone every day of the week in his home city of New York.
Even though I was young, I didn't grow up watching that show. Shows that I did see is funny. It reminds me of this one show that I used to watch, El Chapulín Colorado. It's a Spanish show, but it's like that. It's like a ridiculous show from back then. Really funny. That reminds me a lot of that one.
F Troop was the perfect blend of action and comedy. It was ahead of its time. 47 years later, the fan base still increases. Today's famous comedians name F Troop as an influence. So, for the film dork, the film dummy, the film major, or all of the above, it's perfect. On your next day, I recommend you take some time, set some time, look it up online, watch the reruns on TV, look it up on YouTube, do whatever you have to do, and fall in love with F Troop.
Hey, wait, stop the music. Stop the music. Where's my thing? Oh, much better.